Hi friends, welcome to another video for the Wild Bunch, the YouTube design team for Wild Orchid Crafts. And today I'd like to share with you guys a tutorial on a really quick and easy flower that I come up with. I just wanted a quick flower for a card, and there's no stitching required on this one. You just need some glue, and it was so easy. So I'd love to share with you guys what I came up with. Now I'm using this flat lace for this tutorial, and this comes in a pack of 1 yard, and it is LA00013, and it's an ivory colour, and it's a flat lace, and as you can see it's a really beautiful lace. It's straight on one edge and scalloped on the other, and it's just a really nice lace. And from that 1 yard I've got about 11 inches left on it, so I'll be using the rest and not this piece. So first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to cut 8 little sections off like this, and this would make up the width of the actual lace. So you're going to cut 8 of these, and you can have it however thick you want. This is just maybe shy of an inch. So I've got 8 of these small pieces, and then I've got 8 of these long pieces, and as you can see it's like twice the width. And then you're going to cut it off here. Just put it next to it like this so you can see it clearly. You're going to cut it off here, and then you're going to cut it in half long ways. So you get, so if you do that 4 times, you cut it 4 times like this, and then you end up with 8 pieces because you're going to cut it down the middle as well. So you've got 8 long pieces and 8 short pieces, and this is what's left over. So what you can do, just cut out a piece of circle. This is my dodgy little freehand circle, and you're going to place your long pieces down first, and you're going to place them on the circle. So just randomly go ahead and make a fancy little cross. So easy to do, and there is no stitching. And you put the circle down there just to hold the glue, and then you're going to make another 4. You're going to put down another 4 going in the centre of each of those, like that. And then all you're going to do is just put some glue like this, just to make sure that you've kind of covered all the pieces, and just leave it like that. Just let it cool down a bit, and then all you're going to do is just fold these up like this. So you're going to come to the centre with each of the actual laces, and you have to be really careful because the glue is very hot. So you get loads of stringy bits. You can just start wherever. Just go like this. And then this is just like a rough flower. It's already taking shape. You can use a bit more glue. And that's the last one coming down here. And that is kind of like the first part of it. So it looks a bit messy now, but it will look really pretty when it's all done. So that's your first little bit. Okay, and then you're going to take the smaller pieces and just get some glue off my finger. And with the smaller pieces, you're going to take it on your finger, just hoop it round, create a little ring, the tiniest bit of glue, being careful, just do that, and then you end up with something like this, like a little ring, and you're just going to randomly put it in the centre of this flower. Not bang in the middle because I'll be putting a flower in there, so just offset it the centre there. Just put it down. and then you do the same again. So I'll just carry on and do these. I'm not going to stop the video, I'll just carry on so you guys can just watch me. And then just a bit of glue here, put this one down. If you don't want to use all of these, that's fine, if you just want to cover the middle, but I think 8 just fills up the space a bit. It looks quite nice as well. And here. And because this lace isn't really soft, it just gives it a nice dimension, because it is quite not too stiff, but it's just the right kind of lace for this kind of a flower. I tried another one which I will show you guys after I've done this one, but I think I'll do a tutorial on that soon as well. Put that there. So I've got 4. Carry on doing a few more. And while I'm actually doing this, I just want to say a massive thank you for everyone who really liked the cassette holder thing idea, the stick pin holder. I had so much fun doing that, and I'm glad everyone actually enjoyed it. Thanks for your comments, guys, I really appreciate it. I love reading all my comments. Okay, so just going to carry on like so. And doesn't this remind you of the hair buns that you can do, like the ring or barrel buns rather? Do like these barrel kind of shapes for your hair. I think that's where I got my idea for this one. Let's put one here, and maybe put one down here. So this is my last one, and as I said, just create a little ring around your finger, and just be careful when you put the glue in. Just the tiniest bit of glue to hold that lace together. You don't have to use hot glue. I mean, if you've got some other glue that you like using, just go ahead, but hot glue is like instant. That's why I use it all the time. Well, most of the times. And then this one goes here. Just lift these up a bit. Okay. And I'm not too happy with this section here, so all I'm going to do is just lift it up slightly, just stick it down a bit there. You can just manipulate your petals however you like. So this one's sticking out too much, so I'm just going to push it in a bit, like so. And then the last thing I'm going to do with this is take a flower, and I've taken my flower from this pack, which is the 50 mixed open roses and the 25mm ones. Code is FM-00293, and as you can see, there's a really nice variety of colours in here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really nice white one, and I'm going to snip the back with my scissors, and just take these green leaves off because I want it all white, so I don't want these leaves there. So you could just rip them off like this. Just pull them apart and just leave a bit of the wire so you can just bend it back so none of the petals fall off. And then I'm going to stick that in the middle with a good amount of glue. Give it a nice little squish down like that. Isn't that looking really pretty? And then I've got a tiny little pearl in this really gorgeous white, and it's a really nice pearl actually, and I'm just going to put it in the middle of the flower and give it a nice squidge down. Just give it a nice squish. can use a bling, you can use whatever you like, but I think pearl looks nice with white. So that is my beautiful and quick little flower tutorial. Hope you guys like it, and the products will be below, and you can see the dimension is really nice, and it's got all these hoops going on, something very different, no stitching required, quick and easy for any cards or layouts. And you know, these petals, you can have it as wide as you like or as thin as you like, depending on the look. So I like flowers about this size, and this one's about 3 inches in diameter. So really nice flower. I hope you guys like it. Please leave me a comment, check out the girls on the Wild Bunch and see what they're up to, and give flower making a go. So I'll see you again soon with more projects from the Wild Bunch, and thanks for watching. Bye.